Are you ready for some football? Or just the food, right? Here now with me in the CI kitchen is guest chef Anita Dukeman. I feel like I should have been singing that intro there, but
you have a second chance.
That's okay.
Wait.
No, we're good. Let's talk a little bit about what we're making today because this is a very popular sandwich.
It is. It is a really popular sandwich that dates back to World War I.
Really?
And how did it get its name? Well, pretty obvious, because it's shaped like a sub, as in submarine.
Very good. Okay, well, what are we making today? We really didn't even say.
Well, we're making a submarine sandwich. Like my favorite kind.
Really?
Because
why are submarine sandwiches your favorite?
I just think it's got the right amount of texture and flavor and chewiness and a little crunch. It meets all the requirements for what I think is good.
Well, there you go. Okay, and so this is the perfect Italian sub.
In my opinion.
Okay. I was going to say, because perfect, I mean, we're setting the bar really high here.
Oh, yeah.
So what makes the perfect Italian submarine sandwich?
I think you have to have the right meats, so get good quality deli meat. And you also need to have some good sauce. And by sauce, I mean what we put on our lettuce, what we put on our bread.
Okay, so this is a perfect Italian submarine sandwich.
Right.
And we've got our meat over here. Let's talk about the salad, because usually you just think you just slap some lettuce on there, but you're actually making this into a salad with dressing.
A little bit, right. So we can start now if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, just start adding to the bowl. Now let's wait for that. We're going to make this first, make the dressing. So we're going to add our olive oil.
Very good.
So it's basically an Italian vinaigrette.
Okay.
And red wine vinegar.
Got it.
We need our oregano.
Oh, I'm going to guess that's this one next here.
You could use Italian seasoning if that's all you have in your cabinet. A little garlic powder.
Okay, and that
I prefer to use powder and not salt because we're going to add salt later.
Okay. Ooh, what is this?
Oh, lots of pepper.
Oh, okay. After I shook it, I could smell it for sure.
And that's fresh ground pepper and then some salt.
Oh, might need a little help there.
Okay. And then I like a little bite, so a little red pepper.
Ooh, that's a big bite.
Yeah, I know. Okay, if you don't want that big a bite.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm game. Okay, so we're going to just mix that up here.
We're going to mix that up, and while you do that, I'll start this one up. So this is just good quality mayo. In my opinion, that means Hellmann's.
Oh, all right.
Full fat, the whole bit.
Nothing light here.
No, this is pesto that, just ready-made that I bought in the fridge section.
What is pesto?
Pesto is a combination of like my favorite herb, basil, because it smells so delicious. And it tastes good too. And then pine nuts, a little Parmesan cheese.
So people could make it themselves if they were that adventurous.
Yeah. In fact, I think most basil's probably out of the garden, but if you had some, you could make it, freeze it. I do that in little ice cube trays and then just add a tablespoon.
Okay, I feel like we skimmed over the history of the sub.
Oh, we did.
Did you have more fun facts for us?
Well, I did. They came from mostly New York. There's lots of stories, but what I think it was, we know the Italian Americans were responsible for starting to eat them here, and they were laborers in either a submarine building, shipyard, or some ship, and they would take that for their lunch. So they'd load them up with all this good stuff and wrap it up, and that would be lunch or dinner. Depending on how light you're working, I guess.
That's crazy that they put this much work into a submarine sandwich with the dressing and the pesto and all of that, but...
Well, maybe they didn't, but I do.
Okay, so you know what? I do too. Okay, when does the lettuce come in?
It comes in right now.
Okay, so we're just going to toss that in there.
And then one of the toppings that I like to use are red onion. So before I would start this process, and what I did before I set this out, is I put that in some water to soak. So
the onion? Why?
Just to take a little bit of the bite out.
Oh.
And you can just let that soak while you prep everything else, and then drain it, and then you're ready to go.
Okay, so we're going to get our salad here all tossed in our little dressing. So we've got our spread made.
We do.
And then you also mentioned you want to have some good quality sub bread. You talked about having good quality meat, but the bread is also important.
I like it to be a little bit soft and a little bit chewy, not too hard.
Okay.
And I don't know, the right shape.
Exactly. Okay, well, we're gonna get this all prepared, layered up, because also the presentation and the layering is important and key too to making the perfect Italian sub sandwich. So we'll have that big reveal still to come. In the meantime, if you want to connect with Anita, she's on Facebook. She's got a great website where she shares all of her recipes, and there you're seeing it there. We, of course, will have that over at CILiving.tv after today's show. The big reveal still to come.